All right, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Tuesday morning to you all. I hope that you and your families are doing well. I want to welcome you to Andrea Speaks TV. I'm your host, Andrea, and I'm bringing you commentary you can use. So today is Tuesday, November the 23rd. And this is episode 60. That's right, y'all. Episode 60. We are 60 episodes in. As a matter of fact, I have over 70 videos right here on the channel. All commentary you can use. So if you have not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share this video, and also leave me some feedback. Leave me some comments. Let me know your thoughts on the content that I share with you all. So today, again, this is Tuesday, um, November the 23rd. And if you're like me, then many of you all who are cooking for the holiday season, you may still be shopping. And so, as a matter of fact, very soon we're going to be going out and getting some food items to prepare for the Thanksgiving holiday that's coming up on Thursday. And I was sitting down doing some research on the computer this morning, and I came across an article that said that there's a certain grocery store chain. I'm going to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and mention it. But Publix, if you're familiar with Publix, if you have a Publix in your area, Publix is placing limits on what you can buy in the stores. So you all know right here on the channel, I've been covering food shortages, water shortages. I've even talked about the supply chain crisis 7 months ago during a time when people weren't really talking about it. So the topics that I do cover on the channel, I do have knowledge of them. And specifically when it comes to food shortages and even the supply chain crisis, um, I've been covering these topics for quite some time now, right here on the channel. So I want to give you some information about that. Before we get started, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button, leave some feedback on the videos. Also, share this video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay, there are also several helpful links in the description of this video, and I do encourage you to check those out. If you would like to support the channel, if you would like to support Andrea Speaks TV and help the channel to grow, you can purchase merchandise. I do have a link in the description so that you can purchase merchandise. So please check that out if you would like to support the channel. And then also, I am on Instagram, so you can follow me on Instagram at Andrea Speaks TV. Follow me on Instagram at Andrea Speaks TV. Another very helpful link in the description of the video. I do have a website, preparewithandrea.com, where you can get emergency food supply and survival needs. So make sure you check that out as well. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into today's topic. If you know someone, before we get started, if you shop at Publix, if you know someone who shops at Publix, and you're like me, you still need to go out and get a couple of last minute things to prepare for the Thanksgiving holiday on Thursday, make sure you share this video with them so that they can know what's going on before they go into the stores. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to share my screen. Again, I welcome you to Andrea Speaks TV. And so let's talk about it, y'all. So the information that I am sharing with you comes from Yahoo News. It comes from Yahoo News. And the title of the article, as you can see on the screen, says, "Blaming Supply Chain Issues, Publix Limits the Purchase of Some Thanksgiving Food Staples." So again, y'all, we know that this is the Thanksgiving holiday. It's coming up on Thursday. And a lot of people, just like myself, just like maybe you, and others that you know, we're preparing. We're preparing to go out and shop for some items myself. So basically, this is what I did this year. I purchased all of my non-food items, like, of course, aluminum foil, things we use, aluminum foil, napkins, paper plates, things like that. So you won't have to wash dishes. Y'all know how that go. I purchased those things like a few weeks ago. I went ahead and got that out of the way, right? And because my family and I, we eat a lot of fresh foods. We eat a lot of fresh foods. I knew that the week of Thanksgiving that I would still have to go out and buy a couple of things. Even my seasonings. the different seasonings that I use when I prepare our food. I went ahead and got those things beforehand. Okay, so the things that I'm going out now to purchase would be like, the different meats, fresh vegetables, things like that. So I do live in a state where there is a Publix, and I do shop there from time to time. Most of my shopping is done, however, at the local farmers market, um, because of the availability of fresh organic fruits, vegetables, things like that, and also the price point. A lot of times when we compare the price of food at the farmers market as well as grocery chains like Publix, a lot of times you end up a lot of times most times you end up saving a lot more money by going to the farmers market. So I do go to Publix from time to time, and because I do have viewers and subscribers all across the country, I wanted to come and share this information because I figured maybe several of you all, or maybe someone you knew, your family, friends, loved ones, people you care about, maybe they shopped at Publix, and maybe you want to share this information with them. All right, so y'all, let's get into it. This news comes from Yahoo News. Again, the title of the article, as you can see on the screen, blaming supply chain issues, Publix limits the purchase of some Thanksgiving food staples. Okay. All right. Now, Lakeland. Okay. So, Publix, I believe, is based in Lakeland, Florida. And the article says Lakeland based Publix has issued limits on certain items for purchase in the past week and just days before family holiday gatherings. Okay, now in a recent First Coast News television report, a long list of items were being limited, including Gatorade, which the article says is another iconic Florida brand, as well as canned cranberry sauce, pie filling, vegetable oil, bacon, cream cheese, napkins, and pet food, among other items. And I'm actually going to show the items that are being limited on the screen. But let me know, are these items that were on your grocery shopping list? I started making my own cranberry sauce using fresh cranberries, so I don't need to buy canned cranberry sauce, but people do. I bought it before. Pie filling, vegetable oil, bacon, cream cheese, napkins. I got that a few weeks ago, like I told you all. Pet food, don't have any pets, so no need for pet food. But I'm going to get into the other items. Okay, now Maria Brous, Public's Director of Communications, did confirm the report. Now, she was stated saying, due to ongoing supply chain issues and increased holiday demand, and to best serve the majority of our customers, purchase limits have been set for items in certain sections. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next slide, and we're going to take a look at some of the items that they are limiting in Publix. Okay, let's look at some of these items. Okay, now it says what items have purchase limits at Publix limiting during the holiday. Okay, what items have purchase limits at Publix limiting during the holidays? Okay, those items again are canned cranberry sauce. Okay, let me know, were you planning to purchase any of these items? Okay, are these items on your grocery shopping list? We have limits on canned cranberry sauce, jarred gravy, canned pie filling, canola and vegetable oil, cream cheese, bacon, rolled breakfast sausage. Okay, let's keep going. Let's take a look at what else is on the list. Okay, Publix is also limiting paper napkins, disposable plates, cups, and cutlery. That's like your plastic forks, spoons, knives. Bath tissue, refrigerated snacks, lunchable, in parentheses, it says lunchable type items. Sports drinks. In the article, I mentioned Gatorade being an iconic Florida brand. It says aseptic type juices, such as, in parentheses, it says Capri Sun. Canned cat food, okay, variety packs, refrigerated pet food. And it also says that there are signs to help inform customers that they are limited to buying 2 of certain items. Okay, so actually in the thumbnail for this video, I took a screenshot. I haven't gone in Publix recently, but I took a screenshot of one of the signs that was limiting, I believe, canned cranberry sauce to only two. You can only purchase two. Okay. All right. So those are some of the items that are being limited at Publix. I want to bring you some more information. According to Casey Fent, who wrote an online report for the TV station, Publix is among several supermarkets across the country continuing to battle supply chain issues related to the pandemic. Okay, now the limits are for all stores in Publix 7-state operating area. The TV station reported. Now, um, this person was quoted saying there is not a set time determined for these limits, and the list can change to include more items or remove items, a public representative said in the report. Now, Publix explained a demand for Thanksgiving staples like jarred gravy, cranberry sauce, and canned pie filling have also contributed to widespread shortages. Okay, the report says. So you all know, again, I've been covering food shortages, supply chain crisis, and the fact that there are people who are thinking ahead, looking ahead. Some people could refer to it as panic buying, or some people could say, you know what, they're just simply being prepared and getting these items ahead of time. It seems like if they are not able to get more of these items in, um, to make sure, as they said, that customers can get what they need, they're putting limits on these different items. And it seems like they're trying to control the supply that they do have, so that they won't necessarily, I guess, have a shortage of these items. Or maybe there is a shortage and they're saying, okay, well, to kind of make it, I guess, to kind of make this last as long as possible, we're going to limit them. Okay, because they may be limited on how much they can actually get when they get their trucks in. Okay. All right. The article does go on to say that in a response to a ledger request on Monday, a Publix representative said via Facebook Messenger, the food supply chain has been impacted in multiple ways. We're experiencing product, packaging, and labor shortages and shipping constraints. We continue working to obtain as many products for our customers as possible and appreciate your understanding. So that was a comment from a Publix representative. Now, in an email asking Instacart, if purchase limits would affect online orders. Many people may use Instacart. For those who are not aware, Instacart is a food delivery service. I believe that's how you could describe it. And a lot of times, I do know they partner with Publix to fulfill customer online orders and then deliver those to the customers, or make it to where they can come into the store and do in-store pickup. Okay. So it says in an email asking Instacart if purchase limits would affect online orders. Hello to everyone tuning in now live, or if you're watching by replay, thank you so much for your support. I'm here sharing information on the fact that Publix, the grocery store chain Publix, is actually putting purchase limits on some of the holiday foods, or holiday items that we would buy, during the week of family gatherings. Okay. In an email asking Instacart if purchase limits would affect online orders, a spokesperson did not mention Publix specifically, but did say, we're working with retailers to follow their guidelines. Okay. Let me know how you all feel about these purchase limits. Now, another grocery store chain, Winn-Dixie, has also been limiting turkeys. Okay. How do y'all feel about this? Winn-Dixie has also been limiting turkeys and had encouraged customers to shop early in the lead up to Thanksgiving dinner later this week. Okay. All right. Let me bring you out some more information. The article goes on to say there's a quote by someone who is the director of public relations and community at Southeastern Grocers. They were quoted saying, while we don't have a limit on other items throughout the store, we are politely asking customers to only purchase what they need for their families while shopping for key holiday items. Okay, that was a quote by Hurley, who is the director of Public Relations and Community at Southeastern Grocers. Okay. Now, Publix, the article concludes by saying Publix is the nation's largest employee-owned company with more than 225,000 employees. It operates 1,283 stores in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. Publix also operates 9 distribution centers, including 7 in Florida, as well as 11 manufacturing plants in Florida and Georgia. So again, y'all, I'm coming to you all to discuss the fact that Publix, due to what they say are supply chain issues that have created food shortages, they're placing limits on what you can buy during this holiday season, food items, and then also non-food items, things like napkins, paper plates, cutlery, your plastic spoons, things of that nature. Even pet food. I wasn't aware that there was a pet food shortage. So they're placing limits on that as well. Okay. So you all know I talked about this in my video. Check out, if this is your first time tuning in, I do encourage you. If this is your first time tuning in to Andrea Speaks TV, I do encourage you to go back. You may have to go way back because I do have over 70 videos on the channel. But I do want to encourage you to go back and look at some of my earlier videos where I was talking about food shortages, the supply chain crisis. I knew even back then, based on the research that I was doing, that one day, here we are today. I knew that this was going to be a growing problem, and it was a concern for me even back then. But I shared with you all, due to what's going on, and we see it now. They're placing limits, as you all can see right here on the screen. We have product limits, limit 1 per customer, 2 per customer, 3 per customer. We see signs in the stores. Let me know, are you all seeing some of these same signs where it says, sorry, this item is sold out, temporarily out of stocks, bare or empty shelves? And then also in certain cases, some companies, they may not be able to maintain or sustain through these times. And unfortunately, many companies have had to make the difficult decision to go out of business. Okay, let me know if you're seeing some of these same signs or empty shelves in your area. Okay, and then I would also like to know your thoughts. So in the chat, I would like for you to please answer the question: what are your thoughts on limits being placed on certain items during this holiday season? So again, in the chat, if you have not already shared your comment, I would like to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on limits being placed on certain items during this holiday season? So make sure you leave your comment below. I do like to engage with my supporters, my subscribers. And so I would like to know your thoughts. Let me get some, I'm drinking hot chocolate, y'all. All right, so please make sure that you leave a comment below. And again, I want to say thank you all so much for supporting Andrea Speaks TV. Make sure you like this video, leave a comment, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel so that you can stay informed and connected and updated whenever I do upload new content every week. So again, y'all, this has been episode 60. Stay tuned because I will be coming live shortly to give you an update on a decision that has been made, and it will impact the price of gas. You all know, in your area, I'm pretty sure in your area, just like in mine, gas prices are well over $3 a gallon. So I have some very interesting news I would like to share. News that was just announced today, as a matter of fact, and it may we may very well be seeing soon a decrease in the price of gas per gallon. So again, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been episode 60 of Andrea Speaks TV. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Take care, y'all. Thank you.